Now then, welcome back to another episode of HyperAntix on the Hypermine modded server. How are you today? I'm waving my sword at you like you... I don't know. Hi. That's my interaction with you. Hi. That's my interaction with you. Hi. How you doing? I will interact in the comments, okay? I will interact in the comments. Obviously, I can't hear what you're saying right now because I'm recording this in advance. So how are you today? Put it in the comments because that's the only place I'll see it. Thank you very much for all your likes and subscribes and all of that kind of stuff that YouTube seems to find so valuable in deciding whether this video is worth promoting. Oh yes, I've been reading up and looking at the videos about YouTube promoting just basically any clickbait and anything that's got lots of interactions with people begging for likes. Can we get to 6,000 likes today and all that kind of stuff? It's not in my nature. I just want to play Minecraft and show you what I do. So without further ado, let's have a look. Today I want to start on Botania. Now I had... Did that close? Oh, you sneaky git. Little bit of a server lag. Yeah, I've been gathering bits and pieces from Botania on my journeys around so far, but this is by no means enough. So I need to go off and find some more. Now, another thing that I did was I nested this backpack so that I could throw odd things away. Actually, I don't want rotten flesh. I don't know why I'm carrying it. Back one, that one, no, that one. That's it. There we go. Every time I kill a zombie, I seem to get some of this Infernum essence. I'll mess around with the other magic mods and other mods later on, but as I first started out with Botania a long time ago in Botania version 8 and 9, I did one of the first spotlights for Botania for Vazki, and we chatted on Skype quite a bit. Since then, Direwolf20 has done a Botania spotlight, and I've not heard from Vazki in a long time since then. But, I have done a couple of series of Botania before, and I haven't really gone into all the new stuff recently. So what I want to do in this series is have a good look at Botania. Now, Botania is supposed to be able to automate just about anything. So instead of using technical mods to automate just about anything and everything, I want to see if I can use Botania to automate just about anything and everything. I'm going to do a lot with the magic mods, and I would like the magic mods to automate themselves. And I don't have a Thorncraft, which is one of the reasons why I haven't been doing a Druid's Tale, is because Thorncraft has not... well, it's not been updated. So I couldn't include Thorncraft with Botania and Blood Magic to make the trio, the tri-star of magic mods. So I'm just going to have to do a smaller series here with some new stuff that's only just come out in modded Minecraft, such as the Roots mod, which I've seen people on the Avant Modpack and off the FTOG server playing, and it looks pretty good. But over on that series, I was playing purely the Space Age tech. That's pretty much what I was playing. I was trying to get that spaceship, I did the spaceship, I built it, and that's pretty much done. So over here, I want to do all about the magic, as you well know, because you've been watching the first few episodes already. So to start with, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some botanical flowers. So I've just gathered what I can see around here. Oh, there's a pink one. And another pink one. You can tell the Botania flowers, slightly different. They also do two high ones, but I don't think you actually get anything from those now. But they have a mystical sparkle. Also, if you mouse over them, they show up in Walia as telling you it's a mystical flower. Mystical purple flower. Red tulip. Mystical purple flower. It's that simple, really. But you just grab all of those and you become accustomed to what they look like. And I happen to have a flower forest just out here, which is awesome. I also need to go and get some sugarcane. So I'm going to work this way, I think. Because I haven't seen any sugarcane on the coast. So therefore, I haven't picked any sugarcane up from the coast. So I need to go and find some sugarcane in order to make some books. There's plenty of cows and stuff around to slaughter, but no sugarcane. And I haven't brought any back with me. I've been over to spawn today, and I created an ender book from Cyclic. I think it's from Cyclic, anyway. Let me check. From Cyclic. Yes. The recipe is a block of emeralds, a book, and some ender pearls. So I made that, and I've got a few waypoints saved. The only problem with it is that it uses experience. And as it uses experience, that means that I need a bunch of experience in order to teleport back to spawn and back to here again. So it's not quite a one-way trip, but it does cost a lot of experience points. And when I'm spending a lot of experience points, I can't afford to go backwards and forwards all day, every day, because obviously that will not happen because I'll run out of XP. So I've got to use my teleports carefully, so I can't go back to spawn for everything I could possibly need. Whenever I need something, I can't go back to spawn and get it. There doesn't appear to be sugarcane on coastlines, so I think I'll head south to that other village and the river and hope that the river has some sugarcane on it. Hopefully. I know there's supplies at spawn, but again, you see, I've already been back and I've set the waypoints and I've already teleported once just to see if it worked, and that basically used up all my experience. So I'm not going to keep doing it. I'm going to go and find stuff around this area and hope that I can... No sugarcane in there. Hope that I can do all of the things I want to do in Magic over here with the stuff I can find over here as well. It's got to be better if I don't go back to spawn for every last little thing, that I'm fairly self-sufficient. And it'll also encourage me to be creative about how I use the magic mods to create more items that the magic mods are going to need. And figure all that kind of stuff out. Okay, we've got Soggy Gardens. Hey, Soggy Gardens. Why not? Let's have a little bit of that. Sugar cane. I don't see any sugar cane. Ow! Oh, it's you. It's one of them things. Get off me. There's no sugar cane. Why is there no sugar cane? Is it a special thing, a special place that you get sugar cane from in the realistic terrain generation mod? I hope not, because that will be rather unentertaining. Uh-oh, there's a poisony thing there. I can't run anymore. There's got to be some sugar cane around here somewhere. I don't want to go all the way back to spawn for some sugar cane to make some paper, to get some books. Oh, there's a library. There's going to be a library here. I will just quickly check that there is no sugar cane. Ah, sugar cane. I saw you. Okay, that's it then. I don't need to kill the bookcases in this place. I possibly will still, because this isn't going to be that much. I only need one book to get started on Botania, and I didn't bring one with me, so let's put 2 pieces down there. In fact, let's put a few pieces down here. I'll take one back with me. Okay, so the other teleporting method that I've got, right? So I've got this teleporter for teleporting me short distances, about 40 blocks. I've got this ender book, which uses a lot of experience to teleport me to places. I also have the cyclic ender wing prime, which teleports me back to my spawn point and uses a durability up. So that is probably what I'm going to do, because that'll save on XP. But this ender book, you can save locations. So in this, I could do River Village and save it, so that this is the teleport point for River Village, and I could teleport to River Village at a cost of 0 XP, because it's a distance of 1 block. My Great Hall will cost me 32 XP. Now that's not 32 experience levels. I'm on 7 at the minute with no pips. It's going to cost me 32 pips, which is equivalent to 1 and 3/4 levels-ish. There we go. And I'm back. Yeah. This prime thing teleports me up here at the minute. I don't know why. I think it's got something to do with where my bed is, and it teleports me to under open sky at my spawn point. So even though my spawn point is over here, even though my spawn point is here technically, this is my spawn bed, it still teleports me like directly above in open sky instead of on the ground close by. Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue because normally your bed's inside. Oh no, I got stuck. I got stuck in my bed. Oh, that's another little glitch from this version of Minecraft. Okay, I'll be back. So, the first thing to do, now I've got all that stuff, get a book, get a sapling, any old sapling will do, and put the book and the sapling together to make a Lexica Botania. Lexica Botania. Realistic, logistical, realistical, logical, ideologists. Yes, welcome to Botania. Stuff and things, all of the things, lots of Botania stuff. Thank you very much. I didn't want to view online. No. Just go to the back. Okay. Back. There we go. Okay. So this is the 339th edition. That is 330 editions since I first played with Botania. That's a lot of new stuff that potentially could be in here, which is amazing. So, the different things that they can do as well. Look at all this cool stuff, the little bits and pieces here. It's all nice and cool. Basics. Tutorials and all of that kind of stuff. Yes, mystical flowers, petal apothecaries, pure daisies, and a wand of the forest. I believe the wand should be the first thing I do. And I can make one of those quite easily with some living wood and some mystical petals. In order to make the living wood, I need to make a pure daisy. The pure daisy can turn wood and stone into living wood and living rock, which is simple, yes. And then the living wood can be turned into living wood twigs to make the wand. So, first up, I need a petal apothecary and 4 white petals. The petal apothecary is cobblestone, cobble slabs, and a mystical petal of some description. Okay, so we're going to need some of these. Maybe not all of them, but some of these. And what have I got the most of? That one. Okay, so we should be able to just make, let's go into this, should just be able to make petals from this, easy enough. 4 of those. Let's make 8 of those, actually. Let's double that up a bit. Have more. Have more. Must have more. Okay, and then do I have cobble in here? Yes, I do. Okay, so we get some cobble slabs. And we make a petal apothecary. I remember the recipe. I don't need to check JEI for the recipe. I remember the recipe, alright. Something like that, wasn't it? Something like that, maybe that? Maybe that. There we go. A petal apothecary. And I'm also going to need a water bucket. And I'm also going to need some seeds. Now, where did I put the seeds? I just think I just put the seeds away in the kitchen. I got a few bits and pieces in the kitchen. Get some seeds. We're going to need those for making flowers. And I still haven't put any water in the well. So we're going to have to go all the way out to get some water from this side. I've now placed some nice little areas just to protect me getting in and out of the building. Just nice and simple. Just nothing too amazing. Just a nice little simple platform. Just so that I've got something to work out of. And get a bit of water. Easy. Okay, so I could potentially do my petal apothecary stuff here, actually. I could just do it here. So we put a bit of water in the petal apothecary. There we go. And then we put 4 of these in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just throwing them in. And then we throw in one of these. And it makes us a pure daisy. Awesome. And then I can do that again and make a second pure daisy. Boom. Boom. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a pure daisy comes out at me. Awesome. I remember this. I remember how to do this. This is awesome. I'm going to get another water source, actually, while I'm down here, though. Let's take that. And then I can start filling the well up. That'll be easy. I'll come back and get another one in a bit, no doubt, because I'll only have one for the water source at the minute, but never mind. And I want to set my petal apothecary up somewhere. But at the moment, it doesn't really matter where, because I'm going to move it again and again. Let us place it in the kitchen or in here. Do I want an area for Botania? Yes, let's do an area for Botania somewhere in here. Oh, I kind of want to. Okay, I'm gonna make a room for it. I'm gonna make a room for it, or I'm gonna make an outside place for it, or something like that. But for right now, let's just put it in here, because this is where I'm gonna put the water. There. Okay. So, making pure daisies. I'm gonna need some stone, and I'm gonna need some wood. So let's get some wood, and I think I've got some stone. Yes, I've got some stone. Good. And I'm possibly going to need some dirt to put it on. But I'll do this outside, I think, for now. So we'll head on out this way. And set it up. Well, let's just set it up over here. We'll have one just there and one just there. There we go. And we only need to put stuff around it. So wood goes around it like this, on all of the sides around the flower, and the flower will just turn that into living wood, and the same with the stone. So I can quickly do that as well, right? And while that's processing, I'll go and get that other bucket of water and eat some apples. It doesn't take long for it to process, but it takes long enough that I can go and get a bucket of water. It's that simple. And then I can start filling up me well ready as well. And then I've got an infinite water source inside the longhouse, which is good. Same to you. How are you doing? See all the sparkly effects? It'll soon be there. It'll soon be done. Doesn't take long. And this should quickly fill up infinitely. Thank you. Let's put one over there. Put another one over here. And there we go. Now we've got our infinite source. We can keep that full. Now there is a way of filling this petal apothecary with a dispenser and a bucket of water that you could ever fill. I've just got to figure out how to do it in Botania, because I'm doing it as much as possible in Botania. Oh look, there it is, all done. So the wood is already done. Nice. There's ways of automating this as well by making things that can break blocks, as well as collect blocks and all that kind of stuff as well, and also place blocks. So I just got to think of automation for Botania so that I can automate it all botanically. Should I put some more down? Yeah, I'm going to put some more down while we're here, just because I may as well be doing while I'm off doing some other things. That was not where I wanted to put it, although I don't think it makes any difference. I'm going to take it off anyway. Yeah, I don't think it stops it doing it. I don't think it changes it, that one above it. But there you go. That's the first stage. And then we can start crafting bits and pieces up using these living wood pieces. So living wood twigs was just up on top of each other like that. Yeah. So we need 3 altogether, like so. We don't need those anymore. Thank you. We need these to go in here and here, and then we put the petals in there. So I'm going to need another petal colour. What colour should I go with? Let's go with a purple, because I had a magenta, so let's have a purple for the next one. Like that. There we go. And that should give me a wand of the forest, which has cycling different modes in that we can change. Function mode, bind mode, function mode, bind mode. Awesome. Okay, next up we need to start generating some kind of power. And in order to generate some power, we can use a daybloom or a thing. A daybloom or a nightshade. I think it's nightshade. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what it looks like as well. It looks like it's changed. Did they even take day blooms out? I doubt it. No, they have not. It's just not in there. Okay. Let's have a look in the little bag of tricks and see what we've got. Right, we've done the Petal Apothecary. Good. Next up then, we want basic mana generation. Generating Flora. Yes, they have taken the passive ones out. Dang it. Okay, well, there's Enderflame, which takes burnables, combustibles, and turns it into mana. There's Entropinium, which I think was something to do with TNT. Gormerilis, which takes food. Gormeri. Hydrangeous, which takes water. Munchdew, I can't remember what Munchdew does. Leaves, okay. And Noslimus takes slime from slime chunks, okay. Rose Arcana absorbs experience. And Thermalily takes from lava. So the easiest one probably then, I can't believe they've taken out the one that takes solar power from the sun and the one that takes it from the dark. And they've included only these types of generation now. Never mind. So hydrangeas require a system like that, and they need 2 blue and 2 cyan. 2 blue and 2 cyan. Okay. So I've only got 1 cyan there. Okay, that's not so bad. And that's a light blue. Do I have an actual blue? Oh, I might not have an actual blue. Dang it. I'm going to have to go and find some blue if I'm going to do that. Let's see if there's another option. Something else. Enderflame. Let's have a look at the Enderflame, because I know what that one's like. We've got brown, brown, red, and light grey. Okay. Let's see. We've got any brown? There's a light grey. I've got light grey, but I don't have any brown. Okay, I need to go out and get some more flowers real quick. But first, sleeps. Okay, so what was it we needed? We needed light grey, red, and brown for that one. Let's see if I've picked some red up. Yes, I did. Okay, so we're going light grey, red, and brown. Awesome. And we've got some water in. Good, good. So it was that, that, and that. I think it was 2 brown, wasn't it? 2 brown, 1 red, 1 light grey. Okay, good. 2 brown, 2 brown, 1 red, 1 light grey, and then it's good to go. Oh yeah, got it, get it, easy. Can't be stopped. Alright, so there's the Enderflame. The other one was the HyperAntix, which I'm going to make one of those as well. And that was blue, blue, cyan, cyan. Okay, I found some blue. I was very relieved to find some blue. Blue, blue, and cyan. I'm going to need 4 of each flower. Yes, 4 of each flower, which means I'm going to need to make all of these into petals and do this cycle a few times in order to make 4 of them. 4 being the optimum. So let's get 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. Get some water, put it in, 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. Easy. Loving it. And this generates quite a bit of mana, these ones, and it's kind of passive, so long as you have a good setup for it. Boom. Alright, so I've got 4 of those, and that's all good. Okay, so those can go away. Right, now let's go and set these up. I'm going to need some fuel. I've been making a bit of charcoal, so I've got a bit of fuel there. That'll be good. And I'm also... Oh, I should really get on with having a spreader, because once I've got the mana being generated, I need somewhere to put it. So I'm going to need 2 things. I'm going to need a mana pool, which is some living rock, which we made earlier, and I put in my bag. Yes, there it is. And that go bang, 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 bang. And I think I need 2 of these to make it work, because the first one was never big enough. There's diluted and there's normal. Oh, that's a normal mana pool. What's the difference between diluted? A diluted is now only half slabs. Okay. I thought, well, in the previous version you had to make the diluted one before you could make the normal cool one. But in this case we make the normal cool one straight away. Okay. And then spreaders. Spreaders. Where are spreaders now? I remember what they look like, do I? Do I remember what a spreader looks like? Let's just make spreader a keyword. Spread. No. There we go. Okay, spreader looks like that. So that's some living wood, a piece of gold, and a white or any colour petal. Okay. Do I have any gold? No, I do not have any gold here. Oh, my days. Okay, so I've got to find gold from somewhere. Gold. Should be easy, right? Well, I just saw a load of ocean beasties coming in around here as well. So it's not going to be as easy as I thought, because they're going to start trying to have a go at me. But I know that pirates do have a stash. I'm going to have to take a little bit of damage on the way in, I think. Ow. Let me in. Oh, stop glitching me. And back in. Thank you. Oh, someone already looted this place? It looks like all the pirates are killed and all the loot's been taken. Oh, and there was me thinking I had a cunning plan. Ta-da! So easy. Yes, so easy. Just had to do like 20 minutes of mining. Just mine. I've got a basic, like, dig down into a hole, strip miney type place. I haven't even been mining very often. It's not really like I'm doing a lot of mining. It's just I did do some mining, and then I came here. And I haven't really done any mining ever since. Yep. I wanted to get some more of this living wood for a start. To make this spreader. Was that what I was after? Spreader. Ask you a question. A spreader. Yes, it was a spreader that I'm after. Yes. Wow, I'm all over the place today. Can you see it? I'm all over the place. Okay, so it was, and I should think I need a thing for this. So let's get a mystical flower. I needed a mystical flower with some gold and then some living wood planks or living wood along the sides there to get a mana spreader. Okay. Now, mana spreader, mana pool, and this stuff will generate a mana for me. Where shall I do it? I should do it just basically straight out here again, because I don't want to go too far afield setting things up just yet until I've got kind of a reason to do things. Hey Skelly, I see you there. I see ya. I see ya. You don't see me though. Oh, you sort of butted me. Die. Thank you. Alright, so let's set it up over here. Let's just do it on this section. Yeah, just here for the water. Okay, so this here, we're going to need to have a water source, say here. And we have an infinite water source, say here. Right, let's get the infinite water source going again. Yep. I'm doing another infinite water source this episode. The basics of Minecraft do not escape me in my episodes. The basics of Minecraft must be done. They must be done. And for this particular case, it's a very, very important stage because the hydrangeas do need a bit of water. Okay, there we go. Are we done yet? Are we nearly there yet? I'm going to make some mana yet. Let's put this in there. Okay, now the hydrangeas need a location to sit in, and they will eat the mana. They will eat the water next to it. So this is kind of my little setup. I think the one in the book shows a 3x3 water, so it kind of keeps the water infinity to infinity. Okay, they should be okay. Now, where did I put my wand? There, I put it there. Okay, let's see. What are you looking for? They are generating mana already. That's full. That's full. That's nearly full. Okay, they're taking the water without physically making the water change, which is awesome. Okay, and we want a mana spreader that is facing here. It faces towards me. Of course it does. It always faces towards you. Why didn't I know that? Faces towards you. So let's face it towards me here. Okay, so now these guys should be linking to this. Link to that, please. Link to that. What mode are we on? Bind mode, yes. That is not bound to that yet. That is not bound to that. Can I shift click on it? Bind there. Okay. Right, so shift click on... No. That. Shift click on that. That. There. Okay, that to there. That is doing it. That. Shift click on that. Shift click on that. Yes. Shift click on that. Shift click on that. Yes. Shift click on that. Shift click on that. Everything working now? Oh, it looks like it. Everything's working smoothly now. Awesome. And I've got mana in my mana pool. Awesome. The mana spreader is working. The mana in my mana pool is working. Awesome. Okay, so if I put this down just next to it, I suppose, it should be fine. Is it bound? It is automatically bound to the nearest spreader. That's what I should have done. Place the spreader first. Okay. Now, if I give it a piece of coal, it will suck in the piece of coal and burn it. Look at that. Burn, burn, burn. And it will give an increased amount of mana into the mana spreader to put into the mana pool. Yes. And then it'll be a few seconds before I can take another one. That's the problem with it. I mean, the water ones, they're kind of passive, aren't they? They're passively generating mana for me. They're the only ones that are left in the passive generation. Whereas this dude will only take one every, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes? 50 seconds? 60 seconds? 120 seconds? I don't know. 2 or 3 minutes? 5 minutes? I'm not sure. We'll have to check. But it means that I've got to create a delay for feeding this. Whereas this will just keep making mana over and over again. So that is my start out for Botania. There are plenty of other generators. They're just slightly more difficult to do. Like the lava. It's hard to make lava unless I'm using blood magic to make lava in order to make that work. And the other things, they all needed something to happen, whereas the Hydro Angels and the Ender Flames are very, very simple to just keep going and maintain and use. But that is all I've got time for today, so I'm going to sit in a pool of water, take off my helm, and I will say thank you very much for watching today's episode, Mana Spreading Heaven. I am Mana Spreading Heaven now. Thank you very much for watching another episode on HyperAntix server. I will see you in the next very soon.